Hello everyone, Michelle here, the Brave Homeschooling Mama. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing record keeping tips for your high schooler. Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I just want to say welcome and make sure you hit the subscription button so you don't miss any of my videos. So today I have another high school video for you all. We just want to share the way that I am record keeping for my high schooler. And as a disclaimer, this works for me. It doesn't mean that it has to work for you or that it will work for you, but I just want to share what I'm doing just to give you a couple ideas of things that you can do. My way of record keeping is very simple. And so I just wanted to share with you in case this is something that you're looking to learn how to do, especially if you're having a high schooler in the near future. So one of the things that you should keep for record keeping for your high schooler is their grades. What I'm doing, I have just a simple page that I found online, just like a regular grade keeping, and I'm writing the grades in here. Very simple. I just write them down, what it is, what the assignment for the day is, and then I'm transferring this to an Excel worksheet that my husband made for me in Excel. So I write them in here. This was not as messy, but some of them are really messy. I just write things down. Okay, this is what we did. This is the grade she got. This is the effort that she had, and everything. And then I just and then every couple of weeks or something, I transfer them into the Excel worksheet. So that's an important thing you should keep up with your kids' grades. Another important thing that you should be keeping is your extracurricular activities, extracurricular hours. My daughter, she volunteers at a farm, so I have a Google sheet where every time she goes to the farm, I put the date and the amount of time that she spent there. And I do a little blurb, just write something that I know that she did at a farm that day. So when it's time for her to graduate, I'll have record of how much time she worked at the farm and how much experience she has in that area, especially if she wants to work with animals. So I'll write things down. She's also been, doing some pet sitting. So I've been trying to, haven't been as good about that one, keeping up with the hours that she's been doing her pet sitting, because we're doing an entrepreneurship class. So I want to, mix it together. So that's another thing. Make sure you're keeping up with the hours for extracurricular activities and keeping hours for her. We're not doing a PE, but she did some basketball, and when we go on hikes, so everything that we do outside or everything that we do as active, I am keeping track of it. So I can come up with some kind of course when everything's said and done. So try to keep up with those extracurricular activities. Try to keep up with all the more physical activities that you guys do, because it doesn't have to be something like specific, a PE class. It could just be hikes, and you can make up a course with that. So that's what I'm doing. Another thing that I'm keeping is it doesn't say that I need this, but I'm keeping description of the courses. So this is going to be for my records, and every year I will keep, putting, so I have this in my binder right now. So I put, I think I shared this before. So I have, description of the class, the books that we're using, the grade, how much, percentage, every assignment is. So I have it all here as records to keep for my daughter. At the end of this year, I will take all the grades that I have for her, and I'm using Apple Core. It is part of the schoolhouse teachers membership. So I'm going to be putting all the grades in there, and that will create for me a report card, and also will create for me a transcript. So that's where I'm going to be keeping her grades, and I'm going to start her transcript in there. So this is what I'm doing for record keeping. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing complicated. Make sure you keep up with grades. Make sure you keep up with all the extracurricular hours, the volunteer hours. Keep those. You can start with just writing them down. You don't have to have a fancy Excel sheet. Just write them down every time they volunteer here. Every time you guys go on a hike or do anything active, write it down, because you can use that as a PE credit, especially if you're someone that likes to go on hikes a lot, or they go play basketball. Just to keep out hours of the things that you do, and maybe start. I haven't done this, but I just keep time of when you go on field trips and what you do, because you can add that to your course time. It just came up to me. I'm like, oh, we should be doing this. So I hope this was helpful. I hope, like I said, simple. I hope this was helpful. If you have any question, make sure you post them below. I have other videos about high school homeschooling, high school, about how to do credits, how to do your electives, and how to kind of plan for your high school. So I will post them either on the cards or at the end, so you can go and check those out. And this is my first year with homeschooling high school. I'm still learning, but I will help you as much as I can. I know there's not a lot of videos out there to talk about high school, so I want to get this information out there to help you guys as much as I can, because I know how overwhelming it can be. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, was helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure if you don't follow me on Facebook and Instagram that you do so for more ideas and motivation. I will see you soon.